Alright, in this video I'm going to walk through the 8.0 update improvements and yeah, what do we call it, disimprovements. But anyway, there is a separate video about the autopilot changes, so just check it out if you want to know more. It's also very long. This one is also going to be freaking long, so brace yourself. If you want a short one, then you have to find it somewhere else. So let's start with the status bar hiding. So now, while we are parked right now, if we start driving, the status bar will just disappear. I'm going to demonstrate to you again. So you see, everything kind of disappears. It happens automatically. And in order to like switch app or do something, you have to tap it once and then it will appear. I seriously dislike that, because when I use Windows, I don't have that feature enabled. In Windows, you can also automatically hide the start button and the task bar, and I always have it on because it's so convenient when you want to like switch on the backup camera, you want to switch on navigation, look at the energy app, switch. Like, it's so convenient to have all these buttons available. Like when I'm driving, sometimes I want to switch on this. I use this a lot actually. I switched on the terrain. I mean, actually not the terrain, the satellite picture, because I want to know my surroundings. I want to know, like, especially when I drive a trailer, like, how is the road here? Can I turn around here? Or sometimes when I'm not, like, especially at night, I want to know how the terrain looks like. So I switch this on and off. Sometimes I also switch on and off the traffic. Well, you can't see it now, but but well, I have to say one good thing is that the navigation seems snappier than before. Like it reacts, it zooms and it resizes and it updates the blocks much faster than before. So that's big and nice improvement. But you see here now, I can switch on and off traffic. You can switch on and off the layers. So there's one layer I'm missing, and that is the visited chargers. So if I want to look at the visited chargers, I have to click on this one, which will zoom out to the nearest supercharger and show me the supercharger. So that is of course very convenient, because I can just do this when I want to go to supercharger. However, it's not very nice if I want to go visit a charger nearby. So for instance, let's say I'm low on juice and I need energy. I know that there's a charger at IKEA because I've been there before. And what happens? Well, you switch on this layer, and then I've been around in Oslo, so you have to kind of zoom in here, like, where is it? Is that IKEA? I think so. No. This is IKEA. Yeah, this is IKEA. So that is so much hassle, to find. I like it before when you had that extra layer you can switch on and off. I was actually asking for a different layer, actually 2 layers. You have one layer for the charging locations that you have visited. Well, like this one, there's almost no information about it because it's just a random plug. But also another separate layer for the destination chargers, where you know more about the charging speed, that what's available there, like a hotel, a restaurant, restroom, stuff like that. So they can be in different layers, but now they kind of bundle all of them in one, like this. And as far as I know, I think you can't distinguish them. Let me see. We have to go into navigation here, but you see, there's no information. The information about chargers had been removed from the navigation. Now it only shows me like the whatever I had navigated to, except for chargers. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. They are here, but actually, that's kind of funny. They don't show up with that supercharger icon, so it's kind of hard to distinguish them. Like it was there, yes. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's a step back. But anyway, let's continue with more features. So, by the way, okay, I have to like empathize it again. I don't like this because, okay, I know, I kind of understand that you want it to have like a clean look and use as much of the screen, as much as possible of the screen. But for me, like, I taken a trip this weekend with the 8.0, and many times, like, when I was trying to play my favorite channel here, and then for some reason it was a bit slow, and I was like, what's going on here? So I was trying to figure out, was it that maybe I'm on edge connection? But as I was driving, I didn't know if I was on edge connection because the top doesn't show. But before it was like this, and I could see that, oh, okay, it's 2G, all right, or it's LTE. Okay, if it's LTE, then it's probably not the network problem, you know. So yeah, I like having all these buttons that really quickly open the charge screen and all that. So bring it back, or at least make it possible to configure it just like Windows, I guess, or any other OS. The user can choose whether you want it to auto hide or not. Yeah, that would be great. All right, let's talk a little bit about the media player. It has been updated. As you can see, it's freaking awesome now. Or is it? Well, you can search for anything here. So you can search for gay pop radio. Yeah, if you want to find the radio station, you can just search for it. There it is. Okay, and let's see. So it will search for anything. So if I search for, let's say I want to search for MC Hammer, okay, enter. Oh, it will just search for whatever, and it will group it. You see, we have some result, MC Hammer here, we have some artists, we have songs, and if we want to play this is probably on Spotify. Yeah, I have to I can't play it because of a collection. Oh, it's MC Hammer collection. Oh yeah. So this is okay. It's on Spotify. I see it here. It's on Spotify. But if I wanted to search for P4 radio something, okay, then it should look for. Let me see. Yeah. So now we are on radio station. This is a radio station. So you know, it searches on anything. Yeah, this is probably, yeah, this tune-in radio. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's more useful, easy to use. Let me see. I have to stop this. It's kind of slow. It could be because it's buffering a lot, which is good, I guess, as you're driving. But it just feels a bit slow. Yeah. And now the favorites are at the bottom, so that's pretty nice because then you can quickly switch between your favorite radio channels, and it doesn't matter if it's like tune-in radio or whatever you want to have it in the favorites here. You have more space. I haven't configured all of that yet, so that's pretty nice. Also, you can listen to your phone. I haven't well, actually I connected my phone, but I don't know, I don't have any songs on my phone, so you try to what I don't know, but yes, of course you can play it via the phone. The Spotify app has been updated quite a lot. You see now, I can click on my songs here. This is let me see, yeah, my library songs. I have added some songs. Yeah, you can play them. Okay, I have to turn down the sound. Sorry, I can have it on 1 maybe. Yes, that's it. And I think it's a little bit confusing because there's no back button here, so I have to click here on songs here to go back if I want to have an overlook of this. And I think this list is it's great, of course, because you push in 2 columns. The problem is here, you see, it's kind of long, so then it gets cut off. So they might as well just have 1 column, because when I had the first time I saw the 2 column, I was kind of confused, like where does it go like this and then this, or is it like this, or and then how is it? Well, okay, I'll show you how it goes. You see, that's how the order is. It's kind of confusing, and I mean, you have songs that are so long that you kind of need that space anyway. So I would prefer to have 1 column with the list of songs. Yeah. Of course, you can also browse for. This is my own, let's say, playlist. I have created my playlist, Tesla Björn's road trip music. Oh yeah, lots of gay music over there. No, I'm just kidding. But and what else? I have some chill or pop. Yeah. So and then also, you see, every time now it's also not that consistent. The back button. Like I'm used to, Samsung phone like this. So there's always this back. Oh, let me see. Sorry. Okay, so there's always the same back button at the same position. Let me see. There. And that is very useful because every time I want to go back, I just press over there. It's like escape button or whatever, you know, on a PC. And here the back button is there now. Like it was over here on the other screen. So there is an alternative to the back button, which is to press the Spotify. Then you kind of go back. You see. So if I dig down to playlist and chill. Okay, so now I go a couple of layers in, right? Okay, so to get one layer out, I could press this back button or click Spotify. Actually, no, this is a home button. Yeah, I'm still figuring out this. So yeah, so I guess this one will go back one level and then back more level. That one will go to the home. All right, I'll figure that out now. Oh yeah. So I haven't, as you see, I haven't played too much around with this, but you can also browse. I like this one. The old one was like, I don't remember how it was, but it wasn't that nice looking. Now you can look for like new releases. You can look for the featured playlist, and let me see, yeah, the sound sign in that Tesla Björn, and you have also like moods and groups, and you can also search for, let's say if I want to search for deep house. Wait, what are they? Okay, it's incremental-ish search. So you see, I didn't press enter. Now we just search for something. Okay, so this is more or less like it works on the phones app. So you can have like, let me see, albums, playlist. Okay, so I want to play a playlist, house chill out. Okay, start playing that one. Okay, and I use the app on the phone, and I use this one, and I get the impression that the app on the phone is snappier. You see, it takes a couple of seconds to buffer it. It could be that the buffer in the car is larger than the buffer in the phone. Maybe because most of the time you don't travel crazy speeds, or you don't drive through tunnels or whatever. So maybe they built in more buffer in here. So that could be it. But I guess it's sufficient. It takes a couple of seconds to load it. Right now we have LTE connection, so it's pretty fast. You see? Yeah, it takes a couple of seconds, and then good. And also, of course, you can swipe here to skip the song. So that works pretty well. Yeah, it's very smooth. I guess you can also click here to go to the end, yeah, like that, towards the end. So that's also nice. Let me see, but this is going to be a long ass video. I had to, I could talk forever about this, but it has been updated. I have to talk about the USB because it's been like debated. So here we have the USB. Okay, well, let me go back. Maybe I clicked a bit too fast. You can have several USBs, so I have one connected here. And then you can browse it by different approaches. You want to browse by artist, genre, or album, or songs, or whatever. Let's say album. It would read the ID tag. All right. Songs will be like songs like that. I guess just file name. Oh, what the heck? What the heck is this? What? Oh shit! What happened now? Back. Okay. And then this is it's based on the genre. Okay, but the most used one is of course folders. So I'm going to folders. Yes, I have lots of stuff here. This is my this is what I can actually play. Yeah. So let's say that one. Yeah, alternate. So let's go. Actually, let me show you that you can actually search for this song in the anything search. You want to search for anything, alternate, and then the song on the USB should also show up here because you search for anything here. You see USB? Oh, it's here. I can click there and I can play it. Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah. However, kind of annoying thing is that if you want to search for vibe tracks, that's the artist. Vibe tracks. Oh okay, then it doesn't show up because it can only search for the title of this USB song. It cannot search for artist. So then I guess it cannot. It's really not anything. Yeah, but I guess it's good enough. It's getting there. Yeah. So let's let me see. And but I think the problem is people, and also you have the same problem here. Like you have two columns. I don't like it personally. Like some longer songs are being cut off here, like chopped off, or yeah. So that's pretty much what I had to say about that. There is one small improvement though, is that now the equalizer is on the same screen as the balance and fading. So you do it over here, and it works pretty much as before. And you can also, it's like snaps to the center there, and you can at the same screen also adjust this. I mean, why not? Because you have a freaking 17-inch screen with 1920 by, was it 1200 or 1080? So you have lots of space. And of course the Dolby is around, which I never really have it on because I want it as clean as possible. Yes. So this is a nice improvement. Of course, if you don't have the sound package, then this one is not there for you, unfortunately. All right, moving to the next one. We have to hurry now. So I show the search. Okay. Yes. Okay. I have to show something. New feature in controls. I have to admit something. I have actually taken out the TomTom. Oh yes, I've taken out the TomTom. Shit. So I've taken it out because I figured that let's try without it. So now I had to rely fully on the navigation in the car plus my phone. And in most cases, yes, I can get around with using my phone. So one of the reasons why I used the old one was that, in the Millennium Falcon, was that it showed the speed limit warning. But of course with the new cars it shows it. So that's like one less reason to use a separate navigation. But anyway, the navigation has been improved slightly. If you go to settings, apps, maps, navigation, you will now see that there are some new options here. Avoid ferries, avoid tolls. These are the two new settings. So I'm going to show you how it works. Let's say if we want to navigate to Hirtshals, which is in Denmark. There's Hirtshals. There you go. Again, it calculates pretty fast, especially if you consider this one versus the TomTom. TomTom would take like 1 minute to calculate this and show it. So you see, that's pretty nice. All right, then you go to control settings, avoid ferries. Okay, it will immediately recalculate, figure out, oh okay, you don't want to take a ferry, oh too bad for you. All right, take the route all the way around the Swedish coast then. Sucker. So that's pretty nice. It's like slowly getting there, because most, not even modern navigations, but even like, you know, TomTom had it for years, or Garmin or whatever. You can choose to avoid to like some like calculation preferences like this. And let me show you also something else for toll roads. So let's say if you want to navigate to Skøyen, I think you can still say, you can still say and I mean O, and it has indexed versus O. Yeah. All right, but I want to avoid some toll roads. Can you do that? Okay, avoid toll. Let me see if we'll try to find another road. Maybe I can't show you here. I think I showed, I mean, it worked the other day, but you get the idea. You can avoid toll roads. Yeah. So I'm gonna switch that off for now. Yes. The one thing I find annoying is that, you know, as a web developer, you have to make it as easy as possible for the user to get a good experience with the app, and you have to make the app so that the user has to click as few times as possible. If I want to go somewhere, you see, if I was driving, well, okay, I can say that when you're driving, you know, you're not supposed to click on the screen, and especially not type anything. But now, I mean, if you wanna navigate somewhere, I have to click one time, like to click one time, and then another time, and that 3 clicks just so I can get this address input. Let me see, let me cancel that one. Okay, cancel that one. So you see the navigation is already there. So if I'm not navigating somewhere, I'm driving, I can click once and twice. But before, the address, the input was always visible. So I think that's a disadvantage, because I use navigation a lot. I visit like places I don't know. I had to pick up and deliver items. So and it's even worse if you have to, I mean, if you navigate somewhere and it's like this, because then the navigation, well, okay, let me see, it's not there, so I have to click once, twice, and then whatever, whereas before you could only click once and then just navigate to where you want to go. So that's a bit I don't like it. So you know, let's try, let's switch off the music, by the way. Let's try some voice command. That's also freaking hilarious. So the voice command can now be, you don't have to hold on the button, you can just activate it like this. Navigate to home, and it will give you this oh shit, hang on, I have to shut up. Okay, actually, no, I didn't. Okay. So see, it navigates to home. That is Tesla. That's my home for now. No, but you also get this visual feedback with a transcript, and that's pretty awesome. So let me see. How old is my mom? Okay. Oh, well, but it didn't understand. So let's show something else. Okay, see, if I don't say anything, it will come up with some ideas. Oh, well, okay, well, now it listens. Alright, so I'm gonna show you now. So if I activate, you get some ideas. It's very sensitive. Yeah, you see, you can understand me. Oh, it's pretty cool. Alright, play. No, not old people. No, don't, not old people. No, okay, no. No, oh, no, they are, yeah. But let's try something. So let's say, navigate to the closest supercharger. Okay, well, no result found. Oh, okay. Navigate to Trondheim. Okay, well, you see, the problem is that we have Norwegian words, and it kind of like, you have to like, okay, navigate to Paris. I think that should work better. Yeah, you see, that works. Oh yeah, let's go to Français, oui. It's just freaking long, but that's possible. And of course, I'm gonna show something else. Okay, stop. Okay. You can also use other voice commands like call mama. Okay, and then I can stop. Call mama. Okay. Well, and now you see now that it will show you my hits in the instrument cluster instead of the big screen. On the 7.1, it shows you in the big screen, and then you have to kind of touch the screen. I like this one much better because it will show up as results here. So let's see if I, how do I cancel this then? Shit. Okay, maybe that button. Yeah, okay. Call Eric. I think I have a lot of people call. No, cancel. What? No, I was about. Okay, there you saw one feature I don't like, which is it will automatically call someone if you find an exact match. So let's say call Tesla support. I think that one should be. Yes, no, constant. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to quickly, if I don't want it, I have to quickly press the scroll button. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, I want to choose if I want to, like, call the person or not. I want to confirm it. Okay. Here's another feature, by the way. Each of these apps, they have their own preferred spot. navigation will naturally be on the top here. So if you click on navigation, even if it's in the bottom here, if you click once, it will go full screen, and then, well, okay, I messed up the order now, but the sound, the audio will prefer to go on the bottom, you see. And then this one, the energy app, will also go on the bottom. What's it called again? Calendar will stay on top, I think. No, wait, no, I was wrong. It's bottom, same. Browser will also go on bottom. Backup camera will go on top. See, phone will try to go on bottom. So they have like their preferred spot. So I like it, yeah. But you can also override it by dragging it down here, or you can do the flip mode or whatever, just like before. So that's also cool. Another nice feature is trip meter. So you see here, we have all the trip meters, and now you can add more. But you see, you can add only 4 items. You can only choose 4. So if I don't show the odometer, I can even push in another trip. No, wait, I'm gonna show you that just now. You can also rename it. Say that this is just cruising. Okay, no, I can't type. Oh, shit. Okay, there. So it will show up here, but it will not show up in the instrument cluster. So how useful is that? I don't know, because for me, at least, trip A and trip B, well, whatever, it's just another trip. So but I usually switch off this one, and I have it like that, because I think it's a little bit too much information to have. Oh shit. To have it like this, like, oh man, so many numbers, and why do you need so many numbers? Well, at least it's possible, or at least you can switch off. Let's say you want to switch off the current trip and you want to have the odometer. So it's configurable. Since last charge, I like the current trip because it actually has some numbers for minutes and stuff. So from time to time, I see how fast I have driven. Yeah. So I like to have it like this. Yeah, let me rename that one. Some people might see it, you know, trip A, no wait, A, okay, like that. Yeah, so you can rename it. That's pretty nice. Next nice feature is, let me see, on settings here, vehicle, you have the cabin overheat protection. It's off by default, and actually it says it's not available when the alarm is enabled. And you know why? Because when the fans go wild, the car will shake. Well, okay, that sounds weird, but when the fans run at the highest setting, when it's trying to cool down the car, it's been reported many times that alarm goes off. So the intrusion alarm, because it kind of shakes, you know. So I can show you here. If you go to safety and security and you enable alarm, this one is grayed out. Yeah, but anyway, let's go back to that one. Okay, so the overheat protection will make sure that the temperature will not go above 40 degrees Celsius or 105 degrees Fahrenheit. But this is only useful in sunny California. In Norway, I want to have the opposite, that the temperature will not drop below, let's say, 20 degrees Celsius, so I can sleep in the car. But that will be implemented later. So it's still not considered, camper mode. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't even call it camper mode, because if you want to sleep in the car, you don't want to sleep in 40 degrees Celsius or 105 degrees Fahrenheit. So I heard that in later, like 8.1 or later, there will actually be more configured. Like you can set a temperature and then it will run. It keep the car cool or whatever. And another nice feature that I have been wanting it for a long time is, every time when wife was with me and I enter and exit the car, then the screen will go blank as soon as I shut off the door. Now, however, if the passenger has a safety belt on and has had it on for at least 30 seconds before you put it in park, I think it was something like that. But normally, yeah, when you have passenger, actually, I think it's not the butt sensor. I heard that it's only the sensor for the seat belt. But if it's been buckled and you stop the car and go outside and close the door, the screen will stay on and the heater and everything will stay on. And that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, it's a big improvement. I love it. I think, well, at least wifey will probably love it. Yeah, but I've gotten so much used to it now that when I open and close the door to like unload stuff or whatever, then I found this trick to almost close the door. So there's a little bit of air, exiting, but it's fine. Yeah, kind of works. Another nice feature that is not shown here, I guess I can show you here on driving, is that the regenerative braking has been improved. It's been stronger. I tested it a little bit, and I get the impression that yes, it's not like ooh, night and day. It's not as strong as the BMW i3, but it's stronger. This works on the enduro more. I think you don't get this improvement if you have the rear-wheel drive. But I get the impression, before I've done any measurements, is that especially at low speed, you get more braking. So that's always nice. Yes, it actually means that. It also means that when you do when the autopilot, I have it in a separate video about the autopilot. When the autopilot is driving for you in a stop and go traffic, because you can regenerate more, then it means that the brakes will kick in less. One, you get smoother ride. Two, you save actually a little bit of energy, because once you start braking, then that goes into heat. And I also have another separate video where I show you that the Falcon Wing doors open and close faster. It's like around 20% faster, which is pretty nice. And there's also some improvements in the opening, like auto opening door. I have disabled that. It is let me see, settings, vehicle. I think it's somewhere here. Where is it? Auto front door. Yeah, it will open the door for you when it senses the key. I have switched it off because you can always just double click on it to open it and click again to close it. So, but it has been improved so that maybe I'll try to use it now, because now if the car tries to open it for you and then you close it, then it's not going to go crazy and just like open it and close it like it did when I was in America. When I borrowed Neil's car, and thank you again, Neil, for lending me the car. It was like too eager to let me in, and then it was like disappointed that I didn't go in, so he closed the door again, and then and then open it for me, and then he closed again. I was like, oh, what the heck are you doing? So actually, this is a pretty long video, but I felt that it had to be that long so I could demonstrate everything and give you my thoughts and experience with this update. And overall, I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't like the auto hiding, and also some of the stuff with the media player is like nice, some is not nice. I like that the areas are so easy accessible now, but I think the one problem is that this one still doesn't wrap. I mean, yeah, so if you play the last one here, and I use the steering wheel to go to the previous station, it doesn't wrap around here and kind of like that, or the other way, so it sticks there. But if I can I go to next here? What are you kidding me? This is so new, so I'm finding like new features every day. So you can't use next and previous button on the steering wheel. You have to click here. That's downgrade, man. What the heck? All right. I'm gonna listen to some gay pop music then to get in better mood. But so I don't like the navigation, how it works, and also, oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. The home and work, I have to show. Okay, another improvement. There's so much stuff in this update. It took freaking long to update. Now you have another nice feature where you can just swipe to navigate to home or work. Just do it like this. Now it goes home. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I kind of like it, but it's also like interesting because in the description it says that if you swipe in the morning, it will go to work. If you swipe in the evening, it will go home. But what if you don't have a 9-to-5 job? You flip burgers in the evening, so now it's time to go to work, and then wants to go home, man. What? Yeah, so I don't know. I was actually trying to do a flip mode up one, like I tried to like flip it I don't know, up, but of course that didn't work. And I don't know, flip sideways. Oh no, okay. So it doesn't matter if you try to slide it like this. Oh, what the, come on, don't. Okay. Or if you slide it downwards, it will just go to home because it's evening. Yeah, it's a nice feature. They could improve it, you know, by giving it a different gesture, you know. Let's say down for home, up for work, or whatever, you know. Yeah, it's nice. They're into something there. But I have to show you something. If you go to navigation here, this is recent, right? Okay. Same goes to favorites, but I'm going to show you here. It's same for favorites. So if you want to delete something in your history or in your favorites, before you can enter this edit mode, and then you have these small crosses on each item, and you could just tap. So, you know, I shown you in an earlier video that when the recent gets very long, and you can see that mine is freaking long because I've been all over the place delivering and picking up items. When it gets very long, then the navigation takes very long. It's like it's doing something with this. I don't know what the heck it's doing. It's like, oh, the array is full, I have to walk through all these elements or something. I don't know what the heck, but you see, it's so freaking long. And I had a problem at the navigation. Once I tried to navigate to some place, it took forever. It took like 30 seconds to navigate. But then someone told me that there's a workaround where you can delete all these items, and then the navigation will be faster. What? Cancel. Okay. And then the navigation will be faster. But what the heck am I going to do now? Because if I want to delete this one, I have to do that. There is no like edit mode. Like, what? Are you serious, man? Serious? I have to do it like this? What? Can I? No. If you click once, then it will try to navigate there. So I don't know what the heck is gonna happen when my history gets full of shit, you know? What the heck? Let's see. Well, actually, okay, let's see if they fix the bug so that now it can just be whatever. Actually, it should like clear the, I mean, it should delete all the old one. Let's say after 5,000 entries, just whoop them or something. Yeah, I don't know, but we can see now. Yeah, over the weeks and the months, it's going to be freaking full. Let's see if it does something with navigation or not. One thing I could do eventually in the end is to go to settings, service and reset, erase and reset all settings, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, it erases everything, and these settings here follows the car. So if I buy a new car, I cannot just, you know, log into my car via the cloud on the new car, whatever. So that would be a nice feature, that you can save all the settings in a USB stick, or even better, you know, just log into your car, and then, you know, the settings will be on the cloud. And so if you get a loaner or whatever, or you borrow someone else's car, or actually, yeah, let's say you guys just happen to have many Teslas, then you can just, you know, okay, today I have to drive wifey's Model 3, whatever, you know, in sometime in the future, then I can like log in to myself or whatever, and then have all the settings applied there. So if I change something and then I go to the other car, then, you know, the settings will be there. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you new features with this update. There's so many features. Yeah, charging screen. How the heck could I forget that? The charging screen looks like this now. So now you can, if you set charge limit, you can still, you know, slide it like this, and it snaps at 90%. The way you can see that it snaps is that I can move it steadily, but you see, once I move past there, it kind of stays there, and then it kind of snaps. Yeah, goes. So it will snap there, which is nice. It doesn't snap on the other percentage, 10%. But not only that, but you now finally have a button here for adjusting. It will leap 10% at a time. Lowest one is 50%, but beyond 90%, it will leap 2% at a time. So that's a big improvement. I love it. What I don't love is pretty much the rest, because it's all nice that you show like the battery here, but this is how it looks like in the car. But who cares? Because I want the big bar. The big long one is always the best. No, but it's easier to read, it's nice and large, and you can easier look at how many percent it is. And you know, I like it better. I think it's a better like graphical representation. I don't care if the battery doesn't look like this. There's no like green fluid in the battery, and like when you fill it up it gets heavier. It doesn't look like that anyway, so why make it so it looks like for real, you know? So that's one thing I don't like. The other thing, what I can't show you right now, is that well, actually I have another clip. Let me show you that one. I took it the other day. When you charge at the supercharger, from now on it will only show you kilowatt, so you don't see a number of volts and amps, which is nice, of course, yeah. But when you charge at the CHAdeMO, you actually see the volts and amp. So that's nice, right? Yeah, because you know why? Okay, I have to explain. I want to see the volts and amp because in CHAdeMO, at the CHAdeMO charging station, I want to know how many amps I'm getting, because the CHAdeMO is limited to the number of amps it can deliver. If you ride it with low state of charge, the battery will be at low voltage, and the speed will actually be like limited by number of amps. It cannot like usually a CHAdeMO can only output about 120 amp as of today, 2016. So you cannot get 50 kilowatt from in the beginning. Like, you know, like some of you guys might be thinking, if you haven't used CHAdeMO, like why can't you just output 160 amp and at the low voltage, and then it will be, let's say, you know, 50 kilowatt. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. It has like a limitation. Yeah, supercharger, they can output crazy amount of amps. So why is it important? Well, in combination with this tiny battery representation thingy here, it's kind of hard to see how many percent it is, unless of course you switch to language and unit, switch to energy, then it will show you percentage. Oh, okay, where the heck is the percentage? There, you see, now it shows percentage. Why is it important? Well, if I plug into a CHAdeMO and if I didn't see the volt and amp, then I would just let's say I receive 40 kilowatt, and I wouldn't be sure if is this station giving me 110, 120 amp, or is it just 90 amp, or no, I'm not sure. So actually, it's kind of important for me. Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's important for you, but I want to know it. However, in the old one, when you have the settings set to energy percentage, then it will at least show you kilowatt when charging at CHAdeMO. Now it doesn't show that anymore. Regardless if it's percent, it will show you how many kilometers or miles per hour you're getting. So that's kind of weird behavior. Give me the kilowatt back, because it's also nice to switch to the kilowatt sometimes. So I want, you know, to see, but I want, like I've been asking for 2 years now, 3 years, is why can't you just show volt, amp and kilowatt at the same time? Because you have freaking a lot of space here, so there's plenty of space to show all the numbers. You know, people, I guess they're not that advanced, but they just give them all the info. Yeah, why not? All right, this done. Get back to that one. Okay, and let me see. Okay. I have to show you something else, which is an improvement. But there's some graphical improvements here. You see, they changed the way the colors look at the bottom here. So that's nice. Oops, there. Here, the fan settings. Before, there was always this slider, and you know, this is like several places, just like the charge screen. In the old charge screen, you only have the slider. Same was with the fan speed. There was a slider. Now it's this one. It's just touch, like up and down, up and down. I love it. Yeah, the slider was like, who wants to quickly switch from like 10 to 1 just like that? You know, you want to fine tune it like this, and it was kind of hard to do it, especially when driving. You know, to just fine adjust here. So this is a great improvement. I love it. Oh yeah. I think that's pretty much it. The other settings here are pretty much the same. Rear, yeah, rear is also the same there. So again, this was a really long ass video. Yeah, I don't know if how many of you guys watched it, but you know, I had a lot to say about this update. And okay, now I think I remember everything now. So I guess we have to wrap up. Like, what do I think about this upgrade, this update? I kind of like it, but I also dislike it in some ways. So again, you know, I almost forgot about that. If you do like this, one thing I also don't like is that during driving I kind of zoom out or whatever, and then yeah, okay, whatever. But I've had the impression that it's kind of hard to get back to this one. But there's also another thing I forgot to mention, of course, is that they have improved how, you know, how to zoom. It doesn't it automatically zooms. I love it, but it also pans in the right direction. So I think I have to show you if I go over here. Let's see. If we give you relevant information, look. There's no need to show you whatever is behind here, so it will only show you whatever is back here. So that's cool. I like it, but just let it stay like this. When I'm driving, then I'll be one happy panda. Yeah. Another thing I don't like is the color. Now we're like pixel peeping. Like, I don't like the color of that Bluetooth icon. I think it should be more blue when it's active. So I should try to switch off Bluetooth now and just see what color it gets. Okay, gonna switch off the Bluetooth and probably white. It's probably very hard to distinguish if it's connected or not connected. Okay, now that's white, yes, and then I connect it, and then it should turn blue. So I think it should be more blue than that. Just make it, well, not like hash 0000 FF, but make it like hash 0000 D0 maybe, yeah, something like that. And as of these icons, I guess they are updated. I should also mention a little bit more, yes, about the look and feel. They changed everything, like the buttons, to be more flat. So, you know, the graphical design is like, it's like it changes over time. So, you know, whatever I had before wasn't like, it's not modern anymore. This is modern now. But I should also mention that I don't like how dark the car has become. Well, I guess it's kind of true that this represents the true color of the car, I guess, but I kind of like the other one, especially when you see the instrument cluster. It's like freaking dark. They made it more shiny, which is nice, but it's so dark. I want it a little bit brighter like before, but I guess that's too much to ask. Yeah. Did I forget anything? No, I don't think so. Yes, that's it. 8.0, very long ass video. So this will probably be the last one I make about the 8.0. I might make some small clips about some features, but this is like the longest one, like the full summarize. Yeah. So yes, that's it for now. So let's hope for 8.1 and 8.2, which will come soon, right? All right, bye bye.